Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Justice for Aaron Brady campaign. Following on from the previous video where we are looking at the curated and manufactured evidence at the burn site, and the burn site being the area where the BLUE Passat, stolen in Clogherhead and allegedly used in the modern robbery, this vehicle was burned out down near Newtown, Hamilton and Cady in Northern Ireland. I'm just going to bring this map up here just to orientate you once again. And very simply, number one is Cummsons School, and we highlighted this in the last video where the authorities on Garda Síochána, the DPP and the prosecution council brought in as evidence the sighting of vehicles at 10:30 p.m. when they had brought in previous evidence that the same vehicle was on fire at 10 p.m. So we've highlighted that. We're going to look now predominantly here at point 2 on the map. And point 2 is another sighting, a local farmer who's seen a vehicle at approximately 10 p.m. And number 3 on the map there is the actual burn site. And just for completeness, the approximate distance between Cummsons School number 1 and the burn site is approximately 4 kilometres. So that area down in Cummsons and Charlie Beatty Road. So this evening we're going to just look at the evidence then given by the gentleman at the farm at point number 2. So he sees a vehicle travelling along the blue lane from Cummsons School, takes a right turn and passes his vehicle, his farm allegedly, and he's standing out in the yard quite close to the road, so he has a very good view of the vehicle. And he details very clearly that the vehicle he sees had blue lights, and the vehicle had a very loud exhaust. Now, two very simple points of identification that this man picked up on. He mentions them numerous times in his 3 short statements. Very blue lights in the front of the BMW. It was a BMW, he's almost certain he's seen, and this vehicle was very loud, and it passed his house going from left to right, and about 20 minutes later came back down passing from right to left. So it's very, very simple here. The identification the man gives, it simply cannot be, and it is not, suspect A's BMW. It is as simple as that. Now there's a number of different issues around times and possibilities of times in respect of this sighting. But it's very simple. Suspect A's BMW had no blue lights. And we had numerous clips of CCTV footage of Suspect A's car in and around that time in January 2013. No blue lights, no blue bulbs. Experts looked at the car, no blue lights whatsoever. So it's just so simple, it's not Suspect A's car. Suspect A's car was fitted with a standard for a 5 Series BMW M Sport, are fitted with a silencer. And the farmer at point number 2 here tells us that the car was very loud. So simply, it's just not the same car. Again, it's a fictional story. It's created to create a false narrative and make a storyboard that's simply a tissue of lies. And we're going to go back to what I said again at the previous video. What is the mindset of these people? Lorcan Stain and Brendan Graham, I'm sure, watched numerous clips of the videos of Suspect A's BMW. Numerous videos. I'm sure there was several roundtable discussions about Suspect A's BMW. Like, someone must have said, well, the farmer said this BMW has bright blue lights in it. They're neon lights. Funny, I think they're actually illegal now, but back in 2013, in around that era, 10, 11, 12 years ago, it would have been fashionable, I suppose, to put a blue bulb into your headlights and it give a blue flare. I do believe they're illegal now. So these people are sitting around the table and someone says, well, that's not Suspect A's car because it's got blue lights and it's noisy. But yet Brendan Graham was happy to push forward with the prosecution and put this forward as some form of evidence that James Flynn was involved in the burning of a vehicle in Curtamlet. Nothing could be further from the truth. One other very simple point, but absolutely critical. The vehicle was burned out, and obviously someone had to drive there. That was the whole idea, that there was a BMW. But this gentleman was standing in the yard that night and he seen no other vehicle. And as I say, I've been to the site on a number of occasions, and you'll see in the previous videos, we videoed from this area, and he's right on the road. No more than 10 yards from the road. Only one vehicle. Like, it makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Unless the Passat was in the boot of the other car, it simply can't have had any involvement in the burning of the Passat. So it's just these simple matters, but just digging down into the detail of the detail. And I know you, the public, and those watching have a better understanding of the case and how the evidence was portrayed. And now, when we sit and explain it logically and to the point, and once again, we can revisit these scenes and this evidence, because it has the exact same evidence has been given in the recent case. The 15-week case from February until May with the other two men. So there we have it, folks. It's as simple as that. The blue lights and the loud exhaust, it simply is not suspect A's car. It cannot get any simpler than that. And as I've mentioned, we have done a number of videos on the burn site and on the murder scene and the fictional gang, the intimidation. And just to highlight, if anyone would say, for example, if you want to go and look at other videos in relation to the burn site, if you go onto Aaron's channel and you go into the live, you see it there, click on the live, and then anything with library in front of it. So I've highlighted there, library, the burn site. And then in the description, if you go into the description box, you will see the links. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 other videos there in relation to the burn site. So once again, in those 8 videos, in this video and in the previous video, all that information we've given before, and none of it has been contradicted during the course of the trial there in the previous couple of months. So it shows that what we are saying is true, is factual. Nobody has contradicted or come out and said what you're saying is incorrect or false. So thank you once again for commenting and sharing, and please subscribe. As you can see from our numbers, you know we have been shadow banned. Aaron's campaign, social media sites are being attacked, and we really do need your help to spread the word about Aaron's story. I will repeat once again. If you click to like, share or subscribe, or if you want to comment, that's you're more than welcome. But we're not asking anyone to, you're not making the judgment of guilt or innocence with that click. All you're doing is supporting Aaron's campaign in so much as we are saying this conviction, there is something wrong with the evidence, how it's portrayed and the investigation. So once again, thank you for your support. Please continue to like, comment and share, and we will continue to bring you the evidence to show that the conviction of our son is unsafe. And Aaron Brady is in prison for 40 years. Our son, for a crime he had absolutely nothing to do with. So thank you for your support, and we'll see you again in the next video. Thank you.